Good afternoon. This is Blue Angel 777. Today is April 9th, 2020. Today is an 8-day about abundance. It totals 9 is this divine number. Completion of cycles also. And 9, 17, soul star chakra, star, fate, destiny. And down to an 8, boils down to an 8, is this abundance in everything: happiness, joy, spirituality, love, financial, jobs, this abundance, this new beginning. And today the winds are very, very strong. These winds of change are in, they're blowing, whistling. The universal language is the winds. Coming from this northwest, so it's that cleansing and ending, completion, still completing these old cycles. This full moon energy we're still in. It was the Libra full moon energy, but we shifted into the Scorpio moon energy today. So this deep moon in Scorpio is this deep soul searching energy of really going within one way or the other. It's like into the dark, into the abyss. I got into the abyss of thinking, deep emotional thinking, and also with Mercury and Pisces energy. And I had a hard time sleeping last night, and I was meditating, trying to get into a certain space, and I was really in a deep place with my masculine energy, my divine masculine. And I kept getting wakened up, and I got wakened up. I was wakened at 4 a.m. and then, off and on all night. Okay, so I'm like, what is going on? Then I wasn't feeling good. I started to feel like I was feeling hot. And then I got worried, because of the coronavirus going around and stuff. I'm completely quarantined. And, but then I realized it wasn't that, I was purging. And then I woke, so I was struggling through the night, headache, aches, struggling throughout the night. My eyes were blurry, like a bunch of different things were going on with me. Well, I woke up at really in the morning, early at sunrise, and Spirit said to me very clearly, innovation. And I remembered it instantly. Like, I have a hard time remembering my dreams and things. But this wasn't a dream, this was Spirit. This was, and really early in the morning, by the way, is the best time to do your meditations, and because you're in between, you're in that space where you try to meditate to get at. So I was in between, in and out of sleep. So I was in a almost like a hypnotic state, I guess it would be, that energy, that flow. And a Spirit came in clearly and said innovation. I was awake enough to message my DM right away and say, Spirit just said innovation. I did that so I remember, because I go back to sleep and then I forget things. So it's been on my mind all morning. I wasn't going to do a read today. I was going to take a break, and I decided to do a read. I started to research innovation and what it actually meant, and the spiritual meaning of innovation, because that's where I was at. And I got so much different insight on it. It was very beautiful. Creativity, this new, everything is renew, regenerate, new. To be is new, and born is generate, born, reborn. Renew, reset, this energy that we're in right now, and this innovation, but it's an infinite energy, this cosmic consciousness of constantly evolving spiritually in this Christ consciousness, this God energy, this love, this abyss, this sacred destiny that we're in, is finding that love within us, that love, that ecstasy, that within ourselves, that infinite. It's infinite, okay? And it's convergence, meaning that they're reborn, to be reborn. And I felt like I was being validated by that, by Spirit telling me that I converged over. I'm in convergence, reborn. And I really wanted to share that with you. A lot of these dreams that we're having about births and babies, and it's this reborn and renewal, and the spiritual evolution to the light, Creator. And remember I kept pulling the miracle, the baby, the infant. So it's this reborn energy that we're in. So we're still completing those ties, those karmic ties and cycles of releasing the old and going into the new. Even spiritually, the traditional way of doing things, we're evolving constantly spiritually in this new way, this new, and it's that to be free, to be free, to be one within yourself and with the universe. And that's what that energy is. This age of Aquarian energy is that cleansing. The water bear is cleansing everything from the old and this renewal energy. So I want to get into it right away. Let's get in today, the 9th, April 9th, 2020, the collective masculine, feminine energy. Call the angels, ancestors, guides, sending masters from clarity above. I just saw a red cardinal, by the way, before the read, for hope, and for you, our ancestors and loved ones are here with us. Call on the winds and messengers of the universe, the south, northwest winds, I give thanks to you, and that is your message for us today. The winds are the messengers of the universe. Archangel Ariel, to help illuminate what I need to see. Archangel Metatron, please, you could know yourself. And Archangel Ariel, to help me communicate the best of my ability. For their understanding. 7 of Cups, making a decision. Okay. So in Aries energy, Moon and Scorpio, deep emotions with the Mercury and Pisces. So both water signs. It's deep emotions, intuition, death, reborn energy. Okay. Ending of old cycles and communication, quick, fast moving energy. 7 of Wands, fire energy, standing their ground for everything that they believe in. This renewal, this energy of knowing who they are and standing their ground. And that fire energy is assertive. And the Fool is that oneness within that 0 point energy. 737. I just saw a balance of that divine energy that within. The 0 point, taking that leap of faith and trusting in the unknown. And this Hermit energy is this awake. Oh, I thought that was Hermit. It is Hermit underneath. I didn't see that, by the way. The 4 of Coins is the balance, stability, foundation in the earthly plane. The Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but it's the pentacle on top of the head, that higher self, and the 2 on the earth, stability and foundations and that grounding energy, and then holding the one within. And this Hermit is this awakening energy. And the Emperor Aries, we're in Aries Sun, is that fire, assertive, and strength. Okay. Hermit's Virgo. Fool is, what is the Fool? I can't think of what the Fool is. Uranus, represents Uranus. Okay, and then there's the Empress, the divine feminine, and that's Mother Earth, the divine feminine here. I'm sorry, I'm looking at something. I'm trying to, the Venus, and then the Sword of Truth, and then the 10 of Cups. Yeah, that's sacred. So this is cosmic guidance. The Queen of Wands, the divine feminine, the Hierophant, number 5, change, and there he is the masculine, and the traditional spirituality, the old traditional ways, and then the 9 of completion of that cycle, evolving forward, and this Wheel of Fortune is moving ahead, this 10 of luck, and this is Jupiter, and the Hierophant energy is Taurus energy here. Queen of Wands is Leo, Taurus, or Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius energy too. And there's our 4 wands, our stability, foundation, and marriage, of structure, rebuilding, this new, having luck in that. The 6 of Cups is that balance, past life, Soulmate, twin flame, childhood too, someone from your childhood. Ten of Swords is ending of old and beginning of new cycles, a completion. That 10, this 10-10 energy. And then the Nine of Coins of some type of offer being made. And that could be, there's the Empress here, Mother Earth, Venus. Venus is in Gemini right now. So that's the twins, the Gemini energy. Venus is in Gemini. So thinking, twins, the twins also. Okay, so standing his ground, to take that leap of faith in his renewal of who he is, of his true purpose, of being grounded, his stability and foundation. We got to 44 energy. When the full moon was aligned with Libra on the 7th, it was 1844 and 4418, the opposite, with Aries and Libra, the alignment. And 44 was a significant number in 18, and I forget what 18 is. I think 18 is the moon. I think 18 is the moon, the number of the moon, which is very interesting. Because I looked at the degrees and everything, because I look at everything, the numbers, and it was 1844, the degrees with Aries, and vice versa, whatever it was, with the moon and Libra. One was an 18 degree, one was in 44. And then vice versa, it was 44 one and an 18 the other. And 18 is, I believe, the number of the moon in tarot. And then 44 is a stability, foundation, rebuilding, and a master number, the 44. And we got the 44 here right now. Okay. So this rebuilding, this foundation, this new, this full moon energy, we're still in that energy yet. Even though we're shifted into Scorpio moon today, 3 days before, and we're post full moon, 3 days after, and actually the full moon was yesterday too, because it was the 7th and 8th, because it was so late into the 7th that night. I believe it was at 10:35 p.m. And last night, I looked outside and the sky was clear when I kept getting wakened up, and the full moon light was on me. Every time I looked at the window, it was on me from whatever window. I have one window facing the south and one window facing the west. So no matter what, the moon was moving, it was on me constantly, that light. My room was lit up by that moon energy. So I was really embracing that and taking it in, so that I was getting that deep insight. And now we're into Scorpio moon with this deep soul-searching understanding of this renewal that we're going through. Okay. 7 of Wands, standing their ground and fighting. The karmic, Capricorn energy. Standing their ground with the karmic, fighting with the karmic. Toxic energy. Codependency, karmic cycles, standing the ground against it, having that strength. And I looked up and it was 1313. And then I just saw the moon energy. So one more for that one, please. This offer coming in of the Ace of Pentacles, and there's the High Priestess for her. She just kept falling out, and the Ace of Wands is passion for her. But they're standing around and fighting, and this wants to make an offer to the Divine Feminine, High Priestess. Also, it's the dark, the secret. The High Priestess is... What is the High Priestess? I think that's Aquarius energy. I don't want to get too caught up in that, but the Divine Feminine is the High Priestess. The balance here, and then the Pentacles of this offer coming out of the clouds, and so the guidance here, and the Ace of Wands. You got the 2 Ace 11 number, and the Knight of Wands. So that kind of rambunctious energy, a fight, the Knight of Wands, but is the karmic definitely fighting off the old karmic ties. The Fool energy, taking that leap of faith. Ending cycles and taking that leap of faith. We got a 9 of Wands twice. With Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, we got 99 here too. So completion of cycles, ending. 4 of Coins. There's some type of deception with money, hanging on to money in the home, the foundation. So there's some type of, there's the 444 energy. So there's some type of, in the home area, deception with money that they're fighting over. So there's financial restrictions of, and there's a heartbreak or disappointment because of that. But there's going to be a victory, divinely guided. This cosmic guidance is divinely guiding and helping them with that to see. And taking that leap of faith. So that completion has to do with financial, some type of hanging on to, frivolous with money, maybe with a mother of the children. But there's a divine feminine here, but it's also the Empress could be the mother of the children. She might be hiding money or spending frivolously and causing a fight there. There's Magician taking action, Mercury energy of seeing and the balance of the elements. Okay. So there's a completion, taking a leap of faith, fighting with a karmic situation of financial problems. The Hermit is the awakening, seeing that's Virgo energy, slowing down this quarantine. I'm associating the Hermit with quarantine right now, slowing down the process, but they're seeing and they're looking for their peace and balance. That's 14. And the Emperor is they're finding their strength, and that's Virgo energy, and that's the Aries. Oh, that's the Aries, I'm sorry. So it's the validation of the Aries. They're really in their strength, and they want their twins. The twin, they want their divine feminine. And they're in their strength and desire for her, longing for her. This new world, this new beginning, and the strength of that. So they're really in their power and their strength and finding their balance here. This awakening, it was a slow process, but they're really finding their peace and balance and their wholeness, to me, of moving on and rebuilding this new foundation, their structure, quickly, their structure. Also finance, working together. Innovation could be the creativity, and this energy that we're in now is about creativity, of being a new, your own ideas, your own, going within. That could be that too. Rebuilding, learning, listening to your intuition, and really going within yourself and your own new way of doing things. Okay. Queen of Wands, the divine feminine. 5 of Wands there, wanted to come out. Queen of Wands, there she is, the High Priestess. There's the toxic energy there, karmic and Magician. I don't like the look of that. Let's validate that. Manifesting, confident, stability. The Magician, she's the magic magician manifesting. Divine feminine here, the High Priestess. The Devil is the Capricorn energy. What is in Capricorn? Jupiter's in Capricorn, and what else? There's another one. Pluto, judgment and transformation. So she could be going through a transformation. And also Wheel of Fortune we got here is she's in the luck, the Capricorn. So the Jupiter transformation and the Wheel of Fortune is also in Capricorn. Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. So this is Jupiter energy. And the Judgment is Pluto. But we got the Jupiter. So Jupiter is her luck. She's in her luck with her new beginnings. So that's what that is. Okay. Let's validate that. And the Hierophant. And the Moon energy of intuition, making decisions also. But intuition secrets also. So this also could be, I don't want to say this, but it could be the karmic trying to do some manifestations or dark energy on the divine feminine energy. It could be that. There could be being protected, but you are protected. Here's the Hierophant, that old traditional, the structure, divine masculine right next to her. Intuition, Pisces, Mercury energy, and he's in his strength. 9 of Wands, ending cycles. and having the strength to come towards his divine feminine, that unconditional love, and getting his wish. We got the wish twice. Clarify this one more time, please, this energy. Slowing down the process. Oh, my dog. There's a deception. Okay. So the karmics might be trying to do some energy on the divine feminine. And we got the magic. We got the devil card here. And her stability and her confidence and her finances or something with her. And trying to slow the process down. But the outcome is fate. And she's going to get her wish and healing, the divine feminine. And put a stop, in the Hierophant, the divine masculine. That spiritual strength, she's not touchable. But she is attempting to do something. That could be what I was going through last night. Some work done on me. But the innovation, that message that I got, I was kept being wakened up at certain times. And I was doing a lot of prayer throughout the night. So I was doing some struggling last night. The Wheel of Fortune, also I was purging. Old karmic cycles. It could be the old karmic cycles within yourself, purging, spiritually purging, and getting your wish, the new love, this oneness, that divine love within yourself. Shedding the old traditional, and the fate and destiny to evolve forward, this innovation, this spiritual innovation, that convergence over, releasing, purging all old karmic, the dark out of you, you know what I mean, for past life, ancestral. It could have been going through that too, that energy. And getting your wishes, Mercury, the Wheel of Fortune is that luck, and having the luck and doing that, and being purged out of you. It could have been that energy. The Four of Wands, the foundation, beautiful, the Two of Cups, and this new beginning. So we're shedding, Scorpio moon is this deep, dark, and that's what this energy is with the divine feminine. So divine feminine is really going through this purging of releasing and converging over. So it's like I went through this hard time, and I look up and I saw 2211. So 11 up to 22, and is that master number of union. And I pulled the Two of Cups here. And it's a Scorpio moon energy that's deep, dark. You know how the Scorpios are really going to that dark energy of that dark ness, and it's that old stuff of releasing, and it slowed her down. There's that deceptive energy and making decisions, and the moon, dark secrets and things. But the divine, that soul star chakra, that 8th soul star chakra, that divine love stepped in, that sacred love stepped in, and she converged over to that. So she went through like a rebirth overnight through this full moon energy. 6 of Cups, a fast moving energy. It is, the winds are coming through very quickly, and that Hangman energy. And the Hangman energy is Neptune and Pisces. So that's emotions, and moving quickly energy. Seeing the light, a different perspective. An innovation is also looking at a different perspective, your own perspective of how you see things in the spiritual within yourself, that oneness within yourself. But the Four of Wands here, beautiful, coming together, union, sacred marriage, spiritual marriage, beautiful. The twins and peace both come out at the same time, and victory, wonderful, wonderful energy, wonderful energy. So if you went through a rough night last night, I just got the chills too, of this peacefulness and balance with the twins here. And this union of spiritual sacred union, that spiritual marriage, sacred marriage, also in the 3D. 10 of Swords energy of there's a victory, an offering, and seeing the light. After they see the light through this this ending, this 10-10 energy, and an offer is a 6 of an offering, giving to somebody, and a balance. And the sun is seeing the light, strength, joy, happiness, that masculine energy. It's a 19 number, and it's also understanding and a wise and a new beginning. The joy, the sunrise is this new beginning, new energy, the renewal, reset. And 9 of coins is an offer, a promise or something of, look at victory, of victory. Beautiful, beautiful. I just got the chills again. Rebirth, death wants to come in. Strength, energy, rebuilding, rebuilding, and then renewal. That's what it is. Okay, it's an ending, a rebirth, renewal. That's this innovation. That's what innovation means, is renewal, spiritual renewal, cosmic divinity, infinity. Infinity. It's it never ends. This that evolving to the light, it never ends. This cosmic consciousness, this energy. So the strength, and this is the order that they were in. So it was the strength, finding that strength within. That's the feminine, taming her masculine, that alignment, and rebuilding this new structure within with the twin, the soulmate. Nostalgic balance, finding balance here, and then this rebirth energy, this ending here. Okay. The karmic wants to come out. That karmic's fighting hard. The karmic's fighting hard. The Ten of Swords with the karmic energy. Both wanted to come out. And look at this on the bottom. So there's definitely an end of a cycle completion. And that's what today is. And so this renewal, attachments, there's still some attachments, financial things going on, fights. I just saw the Angel of Love. But the Divine Feminine could be going through this convergence energy, reborn, rebirth, spiritual within you, of really purging out. Something came to me while I was thinking about that. Constant upgrades. This innovation, it's spiritual innovation, is constant upgrades in everything. The downloads and everything. So all these upgrades, we have to purge out the old and release that old cycles to make room for the new. And I talked a little bit about that yesterday. What's the energy for the masculine, please? The strength. He's in his strength. Okay, and then the thinking woman. That's the thinking woman in his strength. 11 and 5 is change, a divine feminine. Mercury Pisces energy. Feminine. I wasn't going to do a read today. And Magician, the mirror. Reflection, caring connection, 14. But these cards are really falling out like I was meant to do this reading today. Caring connection, man holding a heart. He has deep love for her. And he's very protective of her, the masculine. And he's in his mind thinking about how he's going to do things. And he's protecting her. And they're protecting each other. They give each other strength. Masculine, feminine. Masculine, feminine, please. Angel of Love, beautiful. That's that love, that ecstasy of that. And there's some anxiety, sleepless nights, definitely. Had cornucopia, joy and abyss, and happiness. Definite anxiety, sleepless nights last night. Had a hard time sleeping. The feminine and the masculine. If you had any issues with the sleeping or any dreams or anything, if you want to share, I appreciate it, to see if you guys went through the same thing. The elders, wise ones are here. This energy is moving very quickly with this Knight of Swords energy and the winds. Masculine, please. And that red cardinal is so bright and beautiful. Hermit, retreat, awakening. He's going through this awakening. His third eye is open. He's seeing retreat and recharge. Feminine. The rabbit spring, your seeds are growing. Plant and Mother Earth, beautiful as a renewal. A Mother Earth energy. Plant lavender. Funny, I just planted some lavender the last few days. Lavender, chamomile, and a few other things. But this Mother Earth renewal and growing fruits of labor, transformation, healing, feeling loved and comforted, nurturing energy. And see your seeds grow, planting your seeds. This spring, and that's what this energy is about, this renewal. Masculine and feminine together. That rabbit energy, fertility too for some of you. There, ego, higher perspective. See from a higher perspective, the eagle. And great teacher. Yes, that dove also. Learn from a spiritual experience. Beautiful. And that higher perspective of seeing things, enlightenment, viewing the hangman energy here, seeing the light, seeing the truth of everything within yourself, evolving spiritually. The eternity symbol, infinity, of constantly evolving to the light spiritually. Angels of Atlantis for the masculine. Cleansing, definitely. I talked about that yesterday, going through cleansing. That's what that spiritual purge was about last night. I believe was a cleansing, DNA and releasing. So a surrender wants to come out. A bunch of cards flipped out. Feminine, please. That purging I went through last night could have been cleansing on my masculine side. Enchantment. There's that abyss, that beautiful Archangel Michael. I keep pulling that card. Feminine and masculine together, please. Archangel Michael is here. Protector. The Sword of Truth. Okay, Grace. Did you see how that fell out? In a friendship here. The Grace there, that swan, Gabriel, communication, that white, beautiful, beautiful energy. I'm going to read the Archangel Michael enchantment. Michael asks you to remember the magic of your life by connecting with the path of the enchanted. Is magic missing from your life, or are you aware of a lack of imagination in your creative purpose? That's the innovation, to get reconnected with your creativity. Allow the divine joy of the child within you to reconnect with your free flow fun that was once present in your innocence. This is a doorway to the numinous. With this card, the unicorn's magical horn touches your soul with the love of its perspicacity. I don't know that word. Perspicacity. Compelling, eternal, and especially wise about that divine light within you. That's that convergence, that love within you. When it shines, the charisma of your soul magnetizes all people to you. Chant He through your crown chakra to resonate with the higher frequencies of enchantments, that higher soul star chakra energy. Okay. And Gabriel, the divine messenger. Grace. The Oracle of Gabriel wishes you to receive the heavenly gift of grace. This is always given when we most require it. Therefore, consider how you may have miscreated an aspect of your life and are therefore experiencing an absence of the divine elixir. Gabriel is asking you to unfold your wings and fly like a swan to clear water. There you will sample a renewed state of being, sensing the purities of life, and truly reorganizing your soul as a gift of grace. Chant the 3 times, and you will feel grace surging through every neural pathway. Beautiful. And that's this renewal, rebirth, everything. That's what they're talking about. Recharging, cleansing. Okay, masculine for Moonology. Bring love into the situation. The Age of Aquarian, moving into his heart space. Divine Feminine, cleansing, the water barrier. Nothing is yet set in stone for the feminine. Masculine, feminine together. There's a Libra. The new romantic cycle begins with this full moon in Libra. Believe in the impossible. Believe in the once in a blue moon. This Libra, this balance, the scales, the balance within. This new romantic cycle begins. This new, everything's about new renewal, this new beginning, okay, reborn energy. And bring love in the situation. The new moon in Aquarius, what's that? Age of Aquarian energy. And through the innovation sign that I received, that was the first thing came to mind. This is the Age of Aquarian. That's what we're evolving into, and we're really moving into that age. They really didn't know when it really started, but we're definitely gone into that energy. And the Age of Aquarian is that water barrier, the feminine, that deep emotions, but the water is her, that bearer, that she's pouring that water and doing this cleansing. So that's what, and then look at, we got the cleansing here of this healing, of removal of all karmic past, toxic energies from the past, not just within this lifetime or within them, but their parents and generations, ancestors from behind, and going through that cleansing and that purging of that. So we're having the symptoms of that cleansing and that purging energy. And so that's what I got today. I send you all love and light, and get grounded, and go with the flow, and sea salt baths, meditation showers are really important. Go through the spiritual cleansing. And if it doesn't feel like you're not purging, please go to the doctor and get checked. You know, it could be that too. So don't just focus on that. Just make sure, follow and feel what's going on with you. And if you're the symptoms are, you know, go and get checked, please. Don't just trust it might be a purging going on. Okay, send you love. Bye-bye.